Hey everyone, welcome back to Campus Talks. I'm Ethan.
And I'm Olivia. Welcome back, everyone.
Today's topic is something we all use every single day.
Yes, something that is almost impossible to avoid.
Social media.
And how it affects our life as students.
Let's start with a very honest question. How many hours do you spend on social media every day?
Okay, I'll be honest. Around 3 to 4 hours?
That's actually not too bad.
Really? I think it's a lot.
You should see mine.
Now I'm worried.
Sometimes 5 hours or even more.
That's basically a part-time job.
I know, I didn't realize it until I checked my screen time.
Same. It's always surprising.
What do you usually do on social media?
Mostly scrolling, watching videos, reading comments, sometimes learning something.
Same here. I open one video and suddenly I'm still there an hour later.
That's the problem. It's designed to keep us there.
Yes, the algorithm is very smart.
Too smart, actually.
Do you think social media is more harmful or helpful?
I think it depends on how we use it.
That's a safe answer.
But it's true.
Okay, explain.
If we use it for learning, it can be very helpful.
Like educational content?
Yes, language learning, study tips, even motivational content.
I've seen a lot of that too.
But if we only use it for entertainment.
Then it becomes a distraction.
Exactly.
Have you ever planned to study but ended up scrolling instead?
Many times.
Same. I tell myself just 5 minutes, but it never is.
5 minutes turns into 30, then 1 hour.
And then you feel guilty.
Yes, very guilty.
That's the worst part.
Do you think social media affects attention span?
Definitely.
I agree.
We get used to short content, fast information.
And then it's hard to focus on long lectures or reading.
Exactly.
I sometimes feel bored quickly when studying.
That might be because of social media habits.
That makes sense.
But there's also a positive side.
Yes, inspiration.
When you see people being productive, it can motivate you.
True, but it can also create pressure.
That's the problem.
You start comparing yourself to others.
Even if you shouldn't.
Exactly.
Have you ever felt that?
Yes, I see people achieving so much and I feel like I'm not doing enough.
That's very common.
But we forget that social media only shows the highlights,
Not the struggles.
not the failures,
Just the perfect moments.
which is not real life.
Exactly.
Do you think social media affects self-confidence?
It can.
In what way?
When people compare themselves too much, they feel less confident.
That's true.
Especially with appearance, achievements, and lifestyle.
Yes, it can create unrealistic expectations.
So how can we avoid that?
I think we need to be more aware
Aware of what?
of what we consume.
That's a good point.
Follow accounts that inspire you, not make you feel bad.
That's a simple but powerful tip.
Also, take breaks from social media.
Like a digital detox?
Yes, even for a day.
That sounds difficult but helpful.
It is.
Have you ever tried it?
Yes, once.
How was it?
At first, it felt strange.
Because you're used to checking your phone?
Exactly, but after a while, I felt more relaxed.
That's interesting.
I had more time to focus on real things.
Like studying?
Yes, and also resting properly.
I should try that.
You should.
Another problem is using social media before sleeping.
Oh, yes, that's very common.
I tell myself just one video and then it's already midnight,
Same, and then it affects sleep quality.
which affects productivity the next day.
It's a cycle.
A bad cycle.
So maybe we should avoid using phones before sleep.
That's a good idea, but difficult.
Very difficult.
Do you think social media is necessary for students?
Not necessary, but useful.
I agree.
It helps with communication, information, and networking.
Yes, especially for group projects or announcements.
But again, balance is the key.
Always balance.
Too much of anything is not good.
So let's give some practical tips.
Okay.
First, check your screen time.
Second, set limits.
Third, follow useful content.
Fourth, take regular breaks.
And finally, don't compare yourself too much.
That's very important.
Everyone has their own pace.
Yes, your journey is different from others.
So if you're listening right now,
Think about your social media habits.
are they helping you or distracting you?
Make small changes if needed.
You don't have to stop completely.
Just use it more wisely.
All right, that's all for today's episode.
We hope you enjoyed this discussion.
And maybe learned something useful.
See you in the next episode.
Bye.
Bye!